Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Twitter. It's November 9th. Just right now, currently waiting for an impulsive entry. I still feel like it's a little early to enter on the support. Could easily respect the downtrend we are currently experiencing, but I'm looking to probably get impulsive entries once we break past. I'll go ahead and put it down. Once we break past like 167, 157, I feel like we should be in a pretty good spot to keep pushing up at that point. Being 7 a.m. with gold. Also an impulsive entry too here with gold. Want to make sure I'm ready for that for sure. Kind of make sure I'm ready for both. So if it breaks that, definitely gonna look into entering. With with New York session volume, I feel like as soon as we break 167, 15, should be pretty smooth sailing from that point. Just waiting for that break because right now I don't want it to respect this. You know, I don't want to respect the resistances formed. I want it to break past that, and I feel like it'll only happen as long as we get that push past 167.15. At that point, I feel confident answering buys. We could have been profitable if we answered on the support, but I feel like the probability for that trade was a little iffy. So we get that break, I'll enter. Enter it now. Once we go about, say about 8.5 pips, we'll go ahead and close 50%. So we haven't had about 8.5. I'll say maybe 9. I'll push 9, and if we go 9, definitely gonna cut the losses short at that point. So hopefully we can keep pushing up with New York session volume. We have nothing really crazy going on today in regards to economic news. Pretty normal day, so I'm really hoping that just natural volatility with New York session can carry this buy position. So it's a profitable position. I'd really like to secure at least 10 pips, make it a risk-free trade. It's been relatively iffy position here. Yeah, ladies and gents, so right now it's a pretty delicate situation here. Back 7. I'm just gonna go ahead 50% at this point. I'm just gonna try and reduce risk as much as possible at this point. Started losing a little confidence. This is because we're starting to have it's. I just feel like it's really struggling on pushing. I thought maybe once we can get past 167.15, we should be able to have a pretty clean push to the top side, and evidently that is not the case. So um, definitely looking to just lower my risk at this point. Don't want to be in hopes of anything that obviously isn't showing that it's that's what's gonna happen, right? So for all I know, it could close right here. Candle turns bearish, respects the resistance, and then we end up pushing right back down. So there we go. We end up getting a push. Another one really quick here. Oh my god. Hitting the wrong thing. 15. Like to scale in here. So we go. Set the bar at 12. No. Oh, fuck me. Hit the wrong motherfucking thing. Well, that sucks. I hit the wrong thing. I meant to hit change symbol on my keys. Oops. Yeah, it was a little awkward there. Did not mean to hit close full. I meant to hit change symbol, and then from change symbol I meant to go to this position. Wow, that was crazy, that rejection there. I ended up closing full because I just got a little nervous, to be honest. I got a little scared there. Thought candle was jumping around a little too much. I'm just thinking rather just hop out of this. We're almost up 10 pips, and then now it's coming back drawdown. Like, which, yeah, I'm not okay with that. Right, so I'm just gonna forget about that trades. We'll see the history on that really quick. Yeah, not the best. Like, clearly, could have been much more probably. I mean, easily should have. But it is what it is. I didn't do the best there. I'm not gonna lie. Was not the best. I definitely considered buying that support, but I was like, it's a little iffy to me. It is the start of the first support, relatively the first support. It is came off for retracements. That's why I did feel a little iffy on it, but played out really nicely. Could have been much more profitable. I entered on the impulsive entry, and damn, managing the position there, I fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, I fucked up because number one, I meant to hit change symbol and I hit close full, so that was a mistake. Um, and after that, kind of like fucked up my psychology a little bit. I was kind of like, and then I just waited for the 10 pips to play out. Almost played out, and then it started rejecting. So at this point, I'm kind of more focused on gold. I think this push to the downside should happen with New York session. Like, really hoping we can make that happen. So if we can't get a push down on gold, and this candle closes how it is, how it's looking right about right now, I feel pretty confident to enter another buy on GJ to get that to continue that push to the top side. I do have to be relatively aware that there's like a resistance or support made right here, which we could most likely respect. It's just all depending. I might want to save that shit and just say fuck GJ entirely and just focus strictly on gold because I'm kind of liking how gold's getting set up right now. I am getting a little risky here on answering. I answered a little early there, but I want to just secure that. I'm looking to scale into this position, to be honest. Ah, fuck. So I 50% one position at this point. It was definitely going against us. I'm at 50% my other position now. I'm actually gonna hold just a little bit on it. So change it to all. So I closed. I 50% one of my positions. The other one I still have relatively full. Not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, I thought once we broke that point right there, oof, New York City and everything, I felt confident in that push down to the downside, but definitely just been not been doing getting in the best positions here this morning. I will be honest, have not been getting the best position this morning. So at this point, I'm gonna 50% all again. So 50% again. Because it looks like we are going to hit full stop loss at this point. So since we are going to hit full stop loss, might as well just close a little bit earlier than expected. Honestly, phew, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Pretty disappointed with myself. Um, gotta be honest. Very disappointed in myself. This only makes me want to just study a lot harder. Makes me really want to get on top of my shit. Um, yeah, unfortunately, this wasn't the best. This was not good. It's not a good trading day for me. Um, definitely need to. Definitely need to take it slow. Sometimes I've been trying to scale in positions lately, do a little bit of new things. And scaling into positions has been quite not very beneficial for me, uh, especially when I'm entering in positions that are just getting clapped. So uh, really got to just focus on my price action reading. Um, dial it in 1 to 2 trades, man. Definitely over trading at this point. Got to be honest, you know. Not that my two positions that I took on GJ were really that profitable. They still were 2 trades, but I didn't just want to end it on that. You know, barely profitable. You know what I'm saying? It was like maybe like $1 profitable or something like that. Like super small. So um, I wanted to take the risk on gold, especially with the setup that seemed like it was giving me at this point. Um, Once we broke past 1703.87, we pretty much just rejected that point. So um, oof, rough. We managed the losses relatively well, but disappointed with my consistency. That's the main thing here is very disappointed with my consistency I've had. It's been very spotty, and definitely don't like that because that's my main focus here is my consistency. I want to focus on consistency and giving people within my community um, very low drawdown positions. And right now I've been getting positions that has been giving me nothing but drawdown. So just gotta keep working on it. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep focused. Um, at this point, I'm really considering on entering, just ending the stream. I've taken my 2 trades. Unfortunately, they were unsuccessful. There's another day in the markets. Kind of bites me in the ass though because something tells me, you know, very well today could be the day we get this push down that I've been kind of waiting for a while. So, mm, you know, maybe should have just been a little bit more patient, right? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's just, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me just to sign off here because I'm not gonna lie, this setup just looks so good that it almost just disappoints me that maybe I'm misreading these impulsive entries, and I feel like I'm looking like I'm getting FOMO when necessarily I feel like these are honestly better entries, I would think, but like on my GJ one, obviously didn't consider that support. I didn't think the probability was right, and not gonna lie, if I would have bought the support, it'd been a fuck. I probably would have logged off. uh, and then gold, same thing, came down, looked like it was starting to push pretty nice, broke where I was looking to break, entered without that bad a spread. It's like, you know what? This could be our day to scale in, This could be the day, this could be the position to scale in on. Fuck me, right? I think today and on, I think I just made a rule for myself in the sense of like, I'm not gonna scale anything, scale to any positions live yet up until I'm like like 3 months of damn near no drawdown or no loss positions, like 3 months straight consistent profits. Once I do that, then I'll start scaling into positions. Cause scaling in really did. Mm, I was not. I was anticipating a very very smooth morning, right? But we can't always expect things like that. It's just how it is. Um, could have 50% my position a little earlier. Anticipated the loss at that point instead of just holding on to hopes. Those are always something I feel like every trader almost in a sense kind of battles with is like that like hope trading almost like because you want to trust your analysis, but you also got to understand that you know just because you see something a certain way, it doesn't mean that that's just right. Everything in this market is all perception, and oof, boy, you cannot be ignorant to the fact of what's going on in the real world, and just because you got lines marked up and you think you have a strategy, right? It's just like gotta you gotta always understand, respect price action, and something I'm always trying to get better at learning because clearly my impulse of entry here did not work out at all, and I would expect it to work out because we are in New York session. This is the New York session open candle. Um, find it very interesting that both of them are just very GJ's rejecting the top side, gold's rejecting the bottom side. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, just probably gonna hop off at this point for real. Definitely gonna hop off. But either way, though, regardless, my apologies, folks, for the bad positions this morning. Um, Definitely gonna look to correct that. And like I said, starting tomorrow, definitely not gonna scale into any positions anymore. Taking it very slow and steady. Um, Originally that was my plan. I started falling a little bit behind, so I wanted to get ahead by double trading. But obviously, what happens whenever you lose when you double trade is it's two quicker losses, right? So it's kind of like that greed's getting to me, right? It's like that little greed, But I love doing these lives. I really enjoy them. I love trading. So I'm gonna keep doing this because every time I watch it, even for myself, I can always understand more and more about myself. Things that I'm going through in a sense of like my mental state. My account's gone a little bit down from my original my original deposit. At this point, I don't want to go any further down. I want to just keep making steady gains to the top to up and really manage risk properly. I might start cutting positions, not like early, but are gonna look like they are cut relatively early. Uh, Really got to focus on my discipline and yeah, kick some fucking ass. I feel great. Ready for the stream tomorrow. Today I just gotta call it a day. Um, Gotta accept the fact that it just was a rough day for me. Could have been a very profitable day, especially with GJ. Uh, yeah. Well, not gonna talk what ifs and buts. Just gotta get to it tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day today. My apologies for anybody that has potentially entered any of the trades that I have entered this morning. I hope any of you guys that entered that position manage risk as best you guys can. 50% it, anything you guys could have done to reduce risk even less than your expected stop loss. Regardless, though, I hope everybody has a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow. If anybody did tap in the stream today, my apologies. I'm going to be working hard today, especially go over this loss. I'm going to go over exactly what I could have done differently in a sense. I know partly what could have done differently relatively with GJ, but I got to understand at least why we're rejecting so much with gold. I got to at least kind of understand that a little bit better. I don't have very much a good explanation now, but regardless, tomorrow is another day, and we're going to see you guys all tomorrow.